That was pretty cool, right? All that for just a BLT. But when you do it right, it deserves that kind of treatment. Today, I'm showing you 3 simple tips to make your BLTs taste next level. Now, let's start with the most important part, the bacon. Here's tip number 1. Use center cut bacon. It's leaner, cooks evenly, and you get that perfect balance of meat and crisp without all the greasy ends. And the way I cook my bacon is I line a baking sheet with parchment paper and layer center cut strips flat in a single layer and put it in your oven for about 20 minutes. Then take your baking sheet out of the oven and flip each bacon piece and cook it for another 6 minutes in the oven. Now look at that, it's perfectly cooked. There's no curling, no splattering, and just the right crunch. Center cut is the way to go. Now for tip number 2, you're gonna make your own mayonnaise. Store-bought mayo is fine, but when you make it yourself, you control the flavor and freshness, and it makes a huge difference in your BLT. So for my BLT, I like to make a quick homemade basil mayonnaise. So in a large blender cup, you're gonna put in 1 cup of avocado oil, 1 egg, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 pinch of salt, a squeeze of lemon juice, and then 1 pack of basil, or about 2 ounces. And then add in a teaspoon of white vinegar. And now you're gonna put on a blender cap and start blending on the highest speed until the mayo becomes creamy and well combined. This right here takes your BLT from simple to special. It's creamy, tangy, and herby with just the right kick. Once you try it, you'll never go back to the stuff in the jar again. Tip number 3 is to use the freshest veggies you can find. A great BLT is all about contrast, crispy, juicy, and balanced. So for my veggies, I slice up some tomatoes into thin slices and season them with salt and pepper. And then I got some butter lettuce and I just washed it, you don't need to slice it. And then for the onion, I sliced it into about like thin, but not too thin slices. And then for the avocado, I just sliced it like you would normally slice an avocado. So those are my 3 tips to make your BLTs taste better. So now let's finish off our sandwich. So I'm gonna grab a pan and I'm gonna add in some butter and then add in 2 slices of sourdough bread, and I'm just gonna toast that until there's a beautiful golden crust. Now you're gonna grab your 2 slices of bread that you just toasted and slather on some Basil Mayo on both of them. And then you're gonna put on one of the slices some lettuce, then bacon, tomatoes, onions, and avocado. And then add on your top slice. Cut it open, add a toothpick, and there you go. That is your perfect BLT. Now let's get on to our taste test. This will be one of the best BLTs you'll ever make. Man, that basil mayonnaise is so good. And the bacon is super crispy, and the veggies are super fresh and crisp. That basil mayonnaise takes your BLT to next level. I hope you guys try this out. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.